Welcome to the next episode of Hey OG, Nice Kicks. If you're new to this channel, it's a real simple concept. I pull a pair of sneakers out from my collect, I put them in front of this brick background that represents the inner city where I'm from. If you're from an inner city, represent, respect, shout out to you. And then I talk ish or aka shit about my sneakers. During the pandemic, since I wasn't able to wear my kicks, I figured why not do something with them? So put them in front of a camera, start a YouTube channel, and talk about them. Maybe someone cares about why I purchased my kicks and the story behind my kicks. Maybe they don't. But I can honestly say I do enjoy pulling my sneakers out and actually talking about them and putting them on feet. So they're just not sitting in the closet collecting dust. During this episode, I'm going to talk about the rookie in the collect. This is the newest pair of sneakers in the collect. Of course, it is a Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. So with that stated, kick the intro. The OG stands for old guy. Just an old guy talking that ish about my kicks. Raw and uncut. Keeping it 100 about these kicks I bought. The channel about the kicks and nothing but the kicks. Okay, let's do this. In the past episodes, I've noted a few times that I usually don't follow the hype, the folks who hype the sneakers online. In this case, I'm going to say that's partially untrue. I did see a YouTube sneaker blogger talk about these sneakers. He didn't really hype them, he didn't really pump them up, but when I saw them, I like, again, things that are different, sneakers that look different, sneakers that I consider unique. But to me unique is sometimes considered ugly, and the reason why I say it's ugly because it's unique, it's outside of the norm of a color pattern or a colorway for a pair of sneakers. These are the newest pair in my collection. Of course, DS, never worn. I did change the laces because they came with black laces, and that didn't look right because you couldn't really see the black because of the colorway of the shoe. Nothing special about this shoe. Unique shoe / ugly shoe. The colorway is really different. The fact that I like these shoes because of what the copper type color. The swoosh is a copper top. I can't even talk today, but I'm not going to edit this because I keep it 100% raw on this channel. The swoosh, the Nike swoosh, is a copper and black type color. Don't know what the colorway is. It's probably on the box. I'm not going to read it to you, but it's really a unique shoe because it has like this rustic look to it. I don't actually know what these colors are. I'm actually a colorblind person, so I'm not good at identifying colors. I just think it's a unique shoe. Again, I'm an OG. If it's the one and it's different, I'm probably going to cop it at some point. I did not get these at retail. I had to go to one of the rip-off sites and pay, the extra money to get them. Only paid maybe $40 to $50 over retail, which I'm still upset about, but I'm okay with that because I did want to add this shoe to the collect. It's a very nice shoe. I guess it will be lime color shoestrings that came with it, match the lime color Nike Air that's on the tongue. Nice one. I can see myself wearing this a lot. I do have a lot of gear that I could actually work with. When I wear this, I can kind of make these pop. When I go out, a lot of times I want my shoes to be what pop on me. So I usually build and decide what I'm going to actually wear based on the shoes that I'm feeling that day. And again, it's a feeling. I go into the collect, I take a look at what's in the collect. Okay, how am I feeling today? What shoes am I putting on? My rule is to only wear my sneakers once a month. I have enough to where I can do that. So, how am I feeling that day? And then everything when I put on an outfit is based on and built around those shoes on any given day. Only on the weekends, because on the weekdays I'm wearing the quote unquote monkey suit because I'm at work. I'm wearing my work gear, my shirt, my tie, when I am in the office. Right now it's a pandemic, so I'm working at home, so I'm wearing my robe and slippers, and I haven't been out much, but when I do get out, I do see myself wearing these kicks. They actually have a pair of ones today that are coming out that I'm going to try to get for retail. If I cannot get them for retail, they will sit, because I'm forcing myself to say, I should not have to pay a higher price for the sneaker just because somebody had a program or people are going into the Nike app and purchasing all the sneakers. I understand that Jordan Brand and Nike, you want to make your money, but it's not fair to the other consumers. So it should be one per person. And they can even work around that. They can develop bots to make it so they can look like individuals. But I think you all need to do something for the average consumer to make it fair to purchase your product. But I digress. I really digress, because this is not CNN or one of those political channels that I do not like to watch because they give me a headache. We're not going to get on this channel. It's all about the kicks. I'll keep it real simple. Again, nice Jordan 1, nice colorway, ugly colorway. Oh, correction, unique colorway. The other U word. Looking forward to wearing these. The copper, black, metallic accents, which I mentioned earlier, really, that's what drew me to this shoe. I'm really not a fan of suede, any type of suede accents on my shoes. So, I really had to think twice before getting this shoe, but then I just said I'm going to jump on it because it is a unique colorway, and I think I would really wear this at least once a month a lot. Very nice shoe. Continue Jordan to come up with unique color patterns and color designs, because if you do so, you at least have one OG who's willing to cop a pair. One thing I will try to look for, I'm going to try to see if I can find some laces to kind of match the copper accents on this shoe. I'm always wondering, what are these guys thinking when they're sitting in the lab and they're trying to design these shoes? Like, what are you thinking? How do you come up with these colorways? Because it looks to me like a lot of these sneaker designers are colorblind like me, and I'm figuring, hey, if I'm colorblind and they're colorblind and they're making all this money designing sneakers for Jordan and Nike, maybe I'm in the wrong business. I need to take my colorblind ass over to Nike and say, hey, listen, I can sit down and make some ugly, unique, I said ugly again, unique shoes as well. Because it seems to me that regardless of the colorway, regardless of how unique / ugly the shoe is, folks like me, even though I'm an OG and I am mindful of how I spend my money, will buy them. I just like the fact that they're probably so unique and so ugly that it's going to be, you're really going to see folks out in the street wearing that. And my rule is, a lot of times if I'm out and I see somebody wearing my sneakers that day, it's a crazy thing with me. I'll probably put those sneakers back in the collect for a while. I'm not saying I should be the only one with the sneaker. I just don't want to look like we're twins out at the same time. So usually a lot of times if I see someone out with my sneakers on that I have on that day, that's an indication that it's time to give a pair of those sneakers to a lucky family member. Haven't done that in a while because my collect is solid. And if someone has my sneakers on, I'm simply going to walk up to them and say, hey OG, nice kicks. You feel me? Now, as usual on these episodes, I'm going to put these on feet. So if you're interested, you can see how they look on my feet and how they might look on your feet. Please stay tuned. Okay, OGs, check out these puppies on feet. First time on feet for me, but it's Air Jordan 1, so I know how Air Jordan 1 feels. Nice shoe. Did not get these for retail. My rule is if it's not for retail now, it's not worth getting it and collect, because I don't understand. I'm just going to get on my soapbox right now. I watch a lot of these YouTube channels where people go into the sneaker shops and they negotiate the price for the sneaker, and I'm watching them get lowballed time and time again. And the person at the sneaker reseller store is saying, hey, I'll buy these from you for this price, but I'm going to sell them at a higher price. And I'm thinking, I know it's a little harder and it's less convenient, and I know in some cases folks just need the money or they want to get rid of the kicks, but practice patience and learn how to negotiate, because if they can sell it for that price, you can sell it for that price. You can just go on the website and post them, and they have a lot of different sites where you can go and you can sell them for the price you want to get them for, because a lot of times they get lowballed. They're saying, well, I'm going to buy these for $120, but I'm going to sell it for $180. So if they can make $60 off it, why can't you make $60 off it? And when you go in with a price, stand by your price. Go in high, but know what your bottom line is. A lot of times folks walk in and they say, well, what's your price? Now, I'm not going to let you tell me your price. I'm going to tell you my price. I'm going to go high first, and then I'm going to have a cutoff. And if they can't meet the cutoff, I'm going to walk. Be willing when you negotiate to walk away from the table. That will make you a better negotiator. Okay? Stand on what you think the value of your shoe is. Because if someone's telling me, hey, they're going to make a $80, $90, $100 profit off of my shoes, why can't I? So, folks, really, really learn the art of negotiation. Don't ever go in negotiating when you're desperate. Now, if you need money and you have sneakers, you need to feed your kids or feed yourself, or you have a family emergency, that's different. I'm not talking about those folks. I'm talking about the people who just want to go in and sell their sneakers. They really don't have a need other than, maybe they want to buy something from that store. That's different as well if you want to trade them in and get other ones. But don't let someone lowball you. I understand they're in the business of making money, but if they're in the business of making money, why can't you be in the business of making money if you want to sell those sneakers? If I go into one of those stores, which I am not a reseller, and I want to sell my sneaker, I'm going to negotiate high, I'm going to start high, but I'm going to have my cutoff. If you can't meet my cutoff, then I'm going to walk out the store. They're okay, they'll say, okay, walk out. But walk out with it, and then find another means. You have social media platforms like I'm on right now. You have multiple venues to sell your sneakers. Go to multiple stores. Be willing to put the work in. Stop being lazy. Okay, I'm off the soapbox now. Soapbox now. I'm stepping down. See, I'm stepping down. These are these puppies on feet. Very nice. Actually, a very comfortable Air Jordan 1 High OG. I like these very much. Can't wait to put these on. Can't wait to get out and stomp around my community in these. Looking forward to it. So with that said, thanks again for joining me on this episode of Hey OG Nice Kicks. I'll see you on the other side at the next episode or during the next episode. I don't know what the proper saying is, but peace.